What's up, everyone? Just wanted to hop on here today. Just got done hitting the gym. Hit leg day today. It's currently 6 o'clock. Only hit the gym for like 48 minutes, but I honestly got a really good workout in. And I just wanted to hop on here and really just talk about how we have the power to create our own reality in this world, right? Like, we literally have free will, free choice. That's our God-given gift, right? We're given free will and free choice, while any other animal or anything else on this planet has to operate off of instinct, right? So if you have the free will to choose to get up and actually chase after your dreams, your goals, your hobbies, or whatever it is, why aren't you, right? I'm just so confused as to some people why they keep procrastinating, why they don't just get up, take the first step, kind of just start the ball rolling, start improving on yourself physically, mentally, really, because your internal world really is just your external world. This whole life that we live in is just a mirror, a reflection of what we see and believe about ourselves inside, right? And we act in accordance to that, right? And if you guys aren't aligned, if you guys really don't understand who you are, what your purpose is, what you're here to do, and kind of what you're seeking to do, right? You're just gonna feel so lost. You're never gonna feel connected. You're just gonna be kind of floating around the world. Just wanted to hop on here, get people to just start taking action, right? Get better. You have the free will, the free choice. It's just so crazy that we choose to let fear and doubt really cloud our mind and let the external world lie to us, right? It lies to us because internally we can quite literally we can imagine literally anything, and basically anything is possible. I mean, if there's an example of someone out, even if there isn't an example of someone out there doing it, I know this book, A Happy Pocket Full of Money, has some good references. I was gonna pull something out of here, but I know in one of the chapters it talks about literally the Wright brothers, right? Like, before them, no one had ever flew a plane. They literally had to imagine it, and then it became a reality, right? Or Thomas Edison, like the fluorescent light bulb was not a thing, and he had to literally imagine it and then act in accordance to what he was imagining, and keep being persistent and have faith, right? That's the real trick, being persistent and having faith as well as you do this, being certain and being aware that it is possible. Don't doubt yourself, don't limit yourself, because as soon as you start putting these limiting beliefs inside your brain, your subconscious thoughts and stuff, it's going to start reflecting in the internal world. This is why it's so important to really dig deep within ourselves and fix ourselves first before we try to fix our external world, right? Before trying to think about how you're going to do it on the outside or whatever, figure out what's going on the inside, right? Figure out what's actually bothering you. What are you actually seeking to accomplish, or has it always just been kind of this external noise, and you let it cloud your judgment about what you really perceive about this world, and then now you have this prejudgment about everything, and you think about things in a certain way when you never realize that your true self, right? You internally, like the kid who dreamed about accomplishing whatever goals, success, whatever it is, right? They thought differently, right? There was no limitations. Now we put limitations on ourselves because of all the limiting beliefs that we were taught throughout the years. So I just wanted to read a page from here, and it just says, this book, it repeats it a lot. See, look, it repeats, I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy a lot. And that's the whole point of it, is repetition, really repeating these thoughts into your subconscious thought, even though you may not believe it right now, right? You may not believe it because your external world isn't reflecting it. But if you really internalize this and just put it in your subconscious mind and believe it, have faith in the source and the universe, it will come to you, right? You will attract it, guys. And you have to act in accordance and in alignment, okay? So, and here it says, stop reacting and start creating. Stop reacting and start creating. Like, a lot of us love to react, and even me, I was guilty of this in the past. I mean, bad circumstances will happen, and then, just because a bad circumstance happened at my job, or a bad circumstance happened at home, or maybe even if I got injured, doing something, right, I would really, let it beat me up. Even this past, week or so, I messed up my ankle, right? I rolled it pretty bad, and it was just sucking, and I was at the moment, right, when it really happened, I was so pissed. I was really pissed for 2 or 3 hours. It was really bugging me. I was just fuck, I can't walk, I can't do anything. It's gonna throw off my routine. It's gonna throw me off balance so much. But I honestly didn't let it throw me off balance, right? I took one rest day, but I realized that, okay, I need to relax, take the rest day, right? Come back the next day better, right? I hit upper body in the gym, adjusted, and then by the time I had to hit legs again, I was ready to go. The ankle was good, but I believed, I had faith that the ankle would be good and I would be ready to go, because nothing can stop me from achieving and reaching my goals, right? And I want to be physically fit, physically, mentally strong, right? So I'm not gonna miss the gym, right? I'm not gonna fall off of that habit and go back on the bad habits of binge watching shows, binge eating, right? Because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person anymore, right? I want to be a successful Alex. I want to be someone who I can actually admire and look up to, and that person, right? the Alex that I looked up to and admire, he doesn't do those type of things, right? He isn't the type of person to waste time. He isn't the type of person to delegate in his mind or negotiate with himself about what is going to be done, because he already knows what needs to be done, right? The fact that we start negotiating in our mind is just us putting these self-limiting beliefs and doubts. When that first instinctive thought kicks in, you already know what you have to do. You just have to go out there and do it and not let the fear kick in and then stop you, right? The next line here, as if. Act as if you are already the person you want to be. Act as if it's impossible not to get where you wish to go. So you already have to act in alignment with the person that you want to be, right? Like if I want to be the Alex that's making $1 million per month, how would an Alex that makes $1 million per month operate, right? I'm sure that Alex wouldn't be wasting time. He wouldn't be watching Netflix shows. He wouldn't be eating unhealthy. He wouldn't be giving time to social media scrolling away randomly, right? He would be working on his business. He would be improving on himself, learning, meditating, right? Just being in overall a better state of being, ready to accept everything on this higher frequency level, because I can't accept all this stuff on this frequency level if I'm not vibrating it like that, right? If I'm vibrating low frequency, I'm binge watching, eating whatever it is, right? Not going to the gym, not exercising, then I am not going to be ready to receive the stuff that's on the higher frequency, right? I need to elevate myself as a person internally, change my self-limiting beliefs about myself, know that I'm the person that can't miss. I'm the person that actually operates. I'm the person that does the shit that other people don't want to do, and that's what separates people from failure and success, right? The people who actually are willing to do whatever it takes to get to wherever they want to go, right? If you're not willing to do whatever it takes, then you're never going to make it, right? You might be faced with 1, 2 obstacles, and then you're going to cut it. You're going to lose the motivation, the persistence, whatever it is, because you're actually not, it's not a vision for you, right? It's not internal from within you. And a lot of people like to talk about, oh, money is evil, you're chasing money, blah, 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 this and that. No, you guys have it all wrong. You guys perceive money as something evil and bad because you guys don't really understand what money is. Money is just value. It's exchanged between me and another human being in this world, okay? How else is money handed between people, right? It has to be some type of value exchange some way or another. And then when you really understand what money is, it's not evil, guys, okay? It's just an amplification of your character, right? If I'm poor, I have no money, whatever it is, right? And then I'm a crackhead. Let's say I'm just a crackhead, homeless man on the street, right? It's just an amplification, guys. Remember, amplification of who you are, of your character from within. I give this crackhead $1 million, right? I give him $2 million, $5 million, right? And he doesn't change his habits, the way he is, the way he thinks about himself, who he is, all these limiting beliefs that he's a crackhead, homeless man, he needs to re-up on his supply, whatever it is, right? He's going to go back to doing that. He's going to waste that money where he's at 5 million. Yeah, he might have a little bit of wealth and riches for a second, but he's going to fall back into all this negative habits, negative bad stuff, and he's going to attract all the low vibration stuff. He's going to be dragged back into his paradigm of being homeless and just being a crack addict or whatever it is, because that's what he really believes about himself. He never fixed himself from within. He never internalized, okay, why do I really believe this about myself? Oh, maybe I have some childhood trauma, or maybe some people told me this and that, and he needs to really uncover that and then try to really change his subconscious belief and change the way he acts, right? But if he doesn't do that when he has no money, and then he gets all the money, what makes you think he's actually going to change once he has all the money, right? Like, oh, once I have the money, I'm going to be able to save, or once I have the money, I'm going to be able to manage it better. Once I'm going to have all the money, I'm going to be able to invest, whatever it is, right? Or once I have the money, I can do this, that, whatever it is. But you guys already have it now. You have to act as if you already have it now, because it's just an amplification of your character, right? If you can act in alignment, right, with the person that you want to be when you're at the bottom, right? And all money is an amplification of your character. If anything, you're just going to be a better overall human being, because once you reach that higher vibration, that higher frequency, right, guys, you're going to be able to give that back to the world, because you're ready. You internally have fixed yourself. You internally have gone through so much struggle. And because honestly, struggle is what connects us humans beings together. The experiences that I feel and the experiences that you guys go through are somewhat similar, right? Somewhat similar emotions that are felt. Everyone's situation and circumstance is slightly different, but the emotions are still the same. We all feel fear, doubt, just whatever it is. We all have the same chemicals going off in our brains. So fundamentally, at a level, we're all experiencing the same experience, but we just don't realize, okay? We are all one regardless. So I think that's why really, when you really get down to it and you really understand what money is and how it's an amplification of your character, and you realize that it actually starts with you guys will really take it serious, right? You guys will really take personal development, really fixing your mindset, really focusing on these things that people think are cheesy, right? People think this shit is cheesy, but it's not cheesy. This is how people get fucking successful, right? There might be some lucky people who get successful by doing some shady shit or whatever it is, or going down the wrong path, but that's not who we want to be. We want to get there feeling good about ourselves, right? We want to go to sleep at night knowing that, okay, I achieved all this wealth and abundance, but because I did the right thing, I became the right person internally, and now I am able to spread this around the world and ultimately create a better impact around the economy or the ecosystem that I am in, right? So you are actually benefiting the world. That could be a purpose for you guys, to actually literally kind of benefit the community you are living in. So yeah, just wanted to hop on here, guys, and really just talk about how it's a choice from within you. We all have the free will, the free choice to do so, but are you willing to suffer, right? A lot of people talk about how, oh, successful people, wealthy people are so stressed out, blah, 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 whatever it is. Yeah, I'd rather be wealthy and be stressed out than be broke and stressed out, right? You're gonna stress out in this life, you're gonna struggle in this life. Why not actually choose to go after something you truly desire, instead of just living day by day, floating around due to your external circumstances, right? So everyone, just want to say, get to the gym, work on yourself, start reading, start improving, look from within yourself, and you guys will start attracting what you truly seek when you start acting as that person that you want to be. All right, guys, keep on winning.